Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the Ask Rebecca radio show. Thank you for joining me. Tonight is the last episode in March's series on 5 ways to love yourself. The previous 4 weeks, I discussed the importance of forgiving yourself, self-awareness, self-care, and self-criticism. If you missed any of those episodes, you can watch them on my website, AskRebecca.guru, under the blog page, or my YouTube and Facebook pages as well. And before I go on to the fifth topic here, I just wanted to let you know that the 5 ways I gave you to learning to love yourself, they're not the only ways. So, there's several different ways and steps you can take towards loving yourself. If these 5 topics haven't resonated with you or they seem a little too challenging, don't hesitate and do a little bit of research. Go online, do a Google search on ways you can love yourself. There's a ton of information out there. There's a ton of people that have created lists that will name off just easy baby steps to big gigantic steps, and just find what resonates and works for you. Trust your inner guidance and trust your own intuition. And if you're looking for it and you're asking for the information, you'll find it. You'll be guided to it, and it'll make sense, and you'll be able to use those steps. So again, my way is not the only way. I chose these particular topics because I felt these 5 topics deal with getting to the depth of your true self. They're the ones that are connected to your traumas, your core beliefs, and your value system. So if you can tackle them head on and deal with some of these deeper issues that are within the core of you, you'll be able to love yourself that much quicker, and things will progress for you a little quicker. So if you're a person that has low patience, then maybe just do the hard work and you'll get out the other side a little quicker than expected. Now, tonight's 5th and final topic in the series is pursuing your dreams. Nurturing and pursuing your dreams is vital to loving yourself. Not only does it keep your soul feeling alive, it makes life worth living. So pursuing your dreams helps you feel a sense of accomplishment. It teaches you so much about yourself. It's not necessarily about the goal or the dream itself. Obviously, we want to attain our dreams, but it really is a lot about the experience of it, pursuing your dreams. That's the rewarding part. The end result, again, doesn't really matter that much. It's just how you get there, because you learn so much about yourself through the process of dealing with certain challenges, finding out what you're really made of. It's a beautiful, beautiful experience, even though it can be challenging. So pursue your dreams. When you focus on your dreams and act on your passions, you begin to manifest them and turn them into reality. And there's no limit to how big or small your dreams can be. Maybe you want to be a gazillionaire. Maybe you just want to have like a lemonade stand on the block and help, whatever it is that you want to do, just pursue it. There's no limit. There's no limit in how big, how small. There's no limit in how many dreams you can pursue. They go on your entire life. So life is too short. Most people at the end of their lives regret things that they didn't do or try. Don't let that be you. Don't regret your life. Don't be at the end of your life wishing you would have, jumped out of that plane, or you wish you would have told somebody that you love them, or, whatever it is. Have no regrets. You have nothing to lose. You have nothing to lose. You actually have more to lose by not taking chances and pursuing your dreams and doing the things that you want to do than you do by actually pursuing them. So just go for it. Now, pursuing your dreams, yeah, you're going to be scared. Yes, you're going to have doubt and feel uncertain at times. Yes, you're going to have to deal with naysayers and upset the people in your life that want to, that are too afraid to pursue their own dreams. It's part of the process, but it makes you stronger. Yes, you're going to need help from others. You're going to ask for help. You can't do it by yourself. And yes, one day you will wake up and you'll realize how incredibly happy you are and how all the things you experienced along the way in pursuit of your dreams made it all worthwhile. So again, you have nothing to lose. Go for it. Here's 7 steps that you can take to start pursuing your dreams. And I found these in an article on success.com, and I just felt like they were spot on. They were right in line with what I wanted to share with you. So I took a little bit of that information and incorporated my own along with it. So 1, dream it. Everything begins in your heart and your mind. Let yourself imagine all the possibilities, big and small. Figure out what your dreams are. What do you want? What would make your heart sing? Again, no matter how big or small, just limitless possibilities. Just dream it, dream it, dream it. 2, believe it. You need to believe in your dreams. You can't pursue somebody else's dreams because your heart's not in it. It's not your dream. So make sure that whatever you're pursuing is a dream that you believe in, that's near and dear to your heart, that you're passionate about, and it's attainable, right? So don't make your dream an impossibility. Don't dream that, oh, you know what? I'm going to dream that I'm going to figure out a way to fly using my arms. Okay, well, that's probably going to be really, really challenging. But if you don't have a college education and your dream is to become a millionaire, well, guess what? That's possible. You can make that happen. So again, be realistic about what your dreams are. You want to be able to achieve them, and you want to be able to believe in them. 3, see it and feel it, right? Visualize yourself having already accomplished your dreams. For example, if your dream is to be an artist, visualize your paintings being sold from an art gallery, and then allow yourself to experience the feeling of that moment. What would it feel like if you actually sold your painting, or you accomplished creating your business? And what does that feel like? It feels amazing. So be in that energy, because again, you're creating it based on what you feel and based on what you believe. So see it and feel it. 4, tell it. The more you tell people and the more you share it with people and put it out there, you start believing it more yourself, and it starts becoming more real and it becomes alive almost. And at the same time, it also holds you accountable. If you're out there running around in town telling all your buddies, hey, I'm going to do this and I'm going to create this and I'm pursuing this, and all you ever do is talk about it, and you're not actually doing it, you don't want to look silly. So a lot of times sharing what you're planning on doing actually helps you create the momentum of creating and pursuing and taking the action steps. So again, 4 is tell it to the world. Now 5 is plan it. You can't just sit around waiting for your dream to materialize. You have to have a game plan. Sit down, strategize, figure out what steps do you need to take in order to make your dream come true. What do you have to do? Do you need a business license? Do you need this? Oh, how do I create a business? So do the research and do the planning and what it will actually take to make your dream a reality. 6, work it. Each day take action steps. You can't do nothing. You can't sit around expecting your dreams to come to fruition if you're chilling in front of the TV watching, reruns all week. So again, you've got to take the action steps to make your dreams a reality. Do the work. 7, enjoy it. Enjoy the process of creating your dream, and most of all, enjoy it once you've reached your goal. And reward yourself along the way. So as you achieve one thing, maybe you do something little for yourself to help reward yourself. Positive reinforcement is a great thing. So set up little reward systems as you attain things, whether it's like, oh, I'm going to take the night off, I get to go hang out with my friends, whatever your value system and reward system is, set that up. And then once you actually achieve your goal and you've accomplished your dream, be gracious and generous, be humble, use your dream to better others, and just, again, feel good, enjoy it, allow yourself to be happy. And then you can start all over from step one and dream a little bit bigger to pursue your next dream. So it's a constant evolution and progress forward in pursuing all of your heart's desires. And I feel like it's super important to do that for yourselves. Now, before I do the moment of Zen and take a caller, I'd like to tell you about April's series, which will be In Pursuit of Your Dreams. So April, I want to dedicate that month to actually helping you pursue your dreams, giving you some ideas of what dreams look like. I feel sometimes we're limited in what we can see. So I'd just like to throw out some ideas for some of you that are sitting around thinking, oh, well, I don't have a special talent. There's nothing I could do besides work for someone else, or, whatever the case is, or there's a fear of pursuing a passion. So yeah, I'd like to help you with that. And I've enlisted a couple of friends and people to help me out with that situation, to help you. One of them is Jay, who runs the Logo Gnome, and he is actually my web designer and creator. He designed my logo. He does all of my art and everything that I need. He's been a huge blessing in my life, and he has agreed to sponsor the entire month of April. And with that, he is going to be offering discounts on all of his services, and we're even trying to come up with a ways that we can give away some free services to people that are in pursuit of their dreams. So if you're interested in that and you're in need of some professional help when it comes to, again, anything to do with the techie stuff, I don't really, logo, whatever. He's there to help, and tune in next month to listen in for the specials. And then I'm also going to have some guests on next month as well that have agreed to share their stories in pursuit of their dreams and the things that they've accomplished. And I picked people that I felt were just really inspirational, and they are people that have pursued things that aren't in the norm, so things that are a little bit outside of the box. And I feel it would be great for you to hear their stories and, get some pointers and ideas of how they accomplished their dreams. And so I look forward to next month, and I hope that all of you join me with that. Now, let's take a moment and do the moment of Zen. Excuse me, I got a little sidetracked, multitasking. This is not my best work here. Okay, so now let's do the moment of Zen to connect with our higher selves, to help us unlock our imaginations, because that is super important in helping us dream big. And I also want to help release some of the fears surrounding actually pursuing our dreams. So close your eyes, open your palms, tell yourself you're open to receive, then take a deep breath in through your mouth and exhale out through your nose. So we switched it up a little bit. Okay, if you want to bring your awareness back to the room or to the show, open your eyes and relax, and then I'm going to go ahead and take a caller. Let me see. Okay, I have Jacqueline in India. Hi, how are you, Jacqueline?
I'm good, thank you.
Thank you so much for calling in. I did make a couple of notes before earlier this evening, And I'll go ahead and share with you some of the impressions that I feel like you may be dealing with. And I'm sure that you have specific questions for me, and you can ask me anything you want, and we'll see what kind of answers that I receive. Does that work for you?
Great, thank you. Yes, thank you.
You're welcome. So the overall feeling I have is, despite some delays and challenges, things you've been hoping for or working on may finally come through. It's like there's a sense and feeling of victory. Now, there was some caution I was feeling as well, and that was for you to be careful who you put your trust in. There may be a person in your life who on the surface seems to be a supporter, but they may actually be jealous or negative in some way, where they're kind of sabotaging you, or I don't know, there's just this feeling of they're pretending to be more supportive than they are, even though they are supportive, but there's like this inner conflict happening within them. So trust your instincts about people. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. And this person could be, it could potentially be a coworker. I wasn't really getting a clear answer on who this person may be. But there's just this sense that there's something like that going on. I also feel like you've got some fears going on around love. And, it's just a feeling of maybe being afraid in a relationship, or being afraid about a relationship, or feeling like you're gonna never find love. It's just a fear surrounding that area. And it's just this overall feeling of fear surrounding love. So I'm interested to hear what your questions are. So feel free to ask me anything that you would like.
Okay, good. One thing, you hit these dead on. I do have my family I live with. Sometimes, it's really difficult here to find, when you're an outsider, to be involved in a group safely,
right,
because there's always motive going on, and always jealousy, things just really circling me. I am working on a project that seems to be going forward quite well. I work with helping. I have a project I'm working with called Buddha Blessings, and I'm feeding 250 to 500 homeless every one meal.
Wow, that's amazing.
So, yes, and it's going quite well. It's been going on a month now, so I was kind of shaky about it. I've been in India 10 years off. I think I've come to America 4 times in 10 years. So it's been something I've not joined anyone out of fear of who's loyal, who's true, who you want to help, who you feel not safe. And I finally, a higher master from another country had come in my life, and I resonated with him past, and I just felt like he was the one that I could absolutely help and do this project for. So I've made this project for him, and I'm just kind of managing and setting up so that this will continue for a long time.
To me, it feels like a really positive endeavor, and to me it still feels like the beginning stages, so the momentum is just now building, and
yes.
To me it does. I'm sorry, what?
I said yes, you're correct.
Okay, yeah, so but the momentum is really, 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 really strong, and to me it does feel like a building. To me, it's just going to get bigger and bigger. Like the number you said, roughly like 250 people. To me, the number feels like with each passing. I just feel like with each passing month, the number will get larger, and with each passing year, it will really become quite large, and I do feel like it will manifest and shift into something more than just feeding the homeless. I just feel like it's going to end up being clothing and just
oh my God, you're right. Yes.
Yeah. Even, and it also feels like it'll be where you're even supporting in, okay, maybe you're doing like training or helping people feel good about themselves. So like if they, they don't have a job, so you're like, okay, let's get you dressed, let's cut your hair, let's teach you some skills, let's. So that resonates with you. That's the goal. That's the dream, right?
It resonates 100%. Yes.
Awesome. I love it. I think it's fantastic. And I just want to get this out really quick before I'm notorious for going over, and I don't want, I want to be able to tell you this before the call ends. Please email me the logo and the information for your business, your thing, because I want to put it on my website under my partners page. That way other people, whether you guys are looking for donations or, whatever outside support that you can get from people here in the U.S. to help you.
Oh, thank you so much.
I think,
We actually the other day went out because people die from no water here, and water we have to have. So an anonymous man donated, and we're putting a well in for a 4-village area so they have clean water. So our deal is expanding quite in many, many different ways.
I love it. It feels so good. It feels, it really does. I just feel like it's going to be so much bigger than you could even imagine at this point and what you've even hoped for. And I do feel like, as you're getting it out there, you will end up having more supporters, and I do feel like the financial aspects will come. And to me, it also feels like there will be it feels like a younger generation, so maybe the millennials, maybe the generation that's after them. I feel like they will be volunteering, so I feel like there's going to be military. I was in the military, so I have like boots on the ground type thing. So I really feel like it's going to just turn into this beautiful, beautiful thing. Now, it will be challenging, and I know you're already experiencing challenges, because I know the juggling aspect of it is turning into a nightmare. So I do feel like you are dealing with a lot. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to keep putting yourself out there. Now, I want to hit on the love thing really quick. Have you dated anybody while you were over there, or you've just kind of been freaking out about the whole situation and not being able to trust?
Yeah, I'm here for service. I have an ex-husband of many years, and we keep in touch. I'm not sure what will happen. I know he wants me back in America, but I feel so obligated here to do what I'm doing, and there's much love still between us. I don't know, if that's even an option. I would be able to be back and forth, or I don't see what's going to happen. I haven't figured it all out yet, or where I'm supposed to go with that. So I have a lot of fear based on what I don't want to hurt him. But I also, this project came very late. It's only been a month, and I was preparing to just leave here and go back. And I'm like, I can't, I want to have both. I want to be able to be here and there.
Well, yeah, and the thing is you would be miserable if you left. I get it. The whole reason why you went was to be of service and make a difference in people's lives. So even though it's challenging, and I know it's kind of a pain in the ass, and there's days where you're just like, ugh, screw this. If you left it, I feel you would end up regretting it. And to me, with your ex, I do feel like there's a lot of love there. It's definitely a soul connection. to me, the issue for him is the culture over there. Like, he just can't get in sync with that. That's just not going to work for him at all. And, you know, so to me, personally, I feel like you could dabble. Like, I'm not getting any clear indication, so it really is based on your choice. But I felt like if you chose to, you know, maybe dabble back and forth with your ex and coming here and all of that, you know, that would be fine. You would get, like, you need to feed your heart and soul and, you know, some of the things that you need to feel good. Now, at the same time, though, I feel like if you chose to put yourself out there where you are and let go of some of that fear, I do feel like there's another soul connection for you in India that you're just shut down. Like, you can't see it, you can't feel it, you're in fear mode, and you need to move past the fear and just open your heart. The trust stuff, I don't feel was connected to a male energy, like love relationship. That to me just felt like, be careful who you're dealing with in creating this business and all of that. I only have 60 seconds left. So any last questions? And please don't forget to send me your information because I want to add you to the website.
I won't, and thank you so much for that. One more question, just quick. I'd like to know about my dad, but another time because he's expired, you know, when I was in India.
What was your dad's name?
My father. He had expired 5 years ago.
Yeah, I'm trying to connect with him. What is his name? I want to see if he's got any messages for you.
Charles.
Charles? So I feel he was elderly, right? I don't feel like he feels very much older, like really thin.